Now, what music projects are you working on right now?
Right now I'm working on a solo album called A Hope Dealer. You know what I mean? That I'm like 2 years in the making because I've been doing a whole lot of other shit and I just work on it when you know what I mean, when I feel it. It ain't really no pressure on it. I'm just putting it out for people to enjoy. You know, it's what I feel is good music. It ain't what I feel is missing from the game. I ain't trying to teach nobody no shit.
Right.
I ain't trying to represent for the OGs and talk down to the little niggas. I'm just trying to make some good music that I hope people enjoy.
Do you feel that, you know, things out here, you know, in the streets is better or worse than when you were a teenager?
Man, it's a little bit better, but it's also a lot worse because like I had old heads in my life growing up, you know what I'm saying, that would always give me a good talking to when they felt like I was getting off paths. You know what I mean? Good people that still in my life to this day, some of them gone. But right now, I don't feel like this generation really got that, and they just forced to figure it out on their own and make mistakes and do all kind of crazy shit. Specifically in Chicago, is very sad. Sad ain't even a good enough word for what's going on in Chicago. I feel like it's not a word in the dictionary to describe how fucked up it really is right now. And it's kind of like it kind of goes unnoticed because it's Chicago, it's in America, and the shit been going on for years. But you know, Israel, for example, and the children that got murdered over there. No disrespect, because death is death anywhere. Yeah. But that story will get worldwide coverage, and what goes on in Chicago goes up on Instagram or local Chicago news, and then a quick blurb nationally. You know, 60 died in Chicago, 60 shot in Chicago, and then they just go on to some other shit.
Like with Pot, in which what you guys were doing, there was a high degree of social commentary, but that part is definitely missing.
It definitely is. It definitely is missing, or if it is there, it's not getting the attention and the light that it might deserve. And It's kind of like to me the first time in music, what's happening in the real world and what's happening in music is totally different. And a lot of times, especially with the music that I love, you know, it kind of had a balance to it. But now it's just disparagingly on opposite spectrums of reality.
Did you hear how Jermaine Dupri said that Chris Brown is going to be bigger than Tupac?
Yeah, I did. At the end of the day, that dude is the benchmark. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? That's the benchmark. I don't care who else they talk about. When people talk about being big and being famous and being legendary and impacting the world, that's the benchmark right there.
Tupac.
It's him, Bob, Martin, Malcolm, Jesus. It's, you know what I mean? And
Michael Jackson.
Michael, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But it's a very short list.
Yeah.
And for our culture and our time period, that's where it's at. So they always gonna say that, and people expect us to take it personal, like, yo, how y'all feel about that, man? Y'all should do another hit 'em up for Jermaine Dupri. Like, what the fuck I look like this is Jermaine Dupri? Like,
and Chris Brown.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I enjoy Chris's music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish him well in what he do, and I hope he don't gotta go through half the shit Pac went through. I hope the road turns in a completely different direction. You know what I mean? Because it's cool to be legendary and go down as a legend, but your people gonna miss you bad. You know what I'm saying? People's lives change drastically when, you know, a person of that caliber and that's supporting so many families and putting so much good music out dies and goes away. You know what I'm saying? Never to return. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit, you know, he is the benchmark, unfortunately, but it's like, you ain't gotta die to get there. Do that shit another way. You know what I mean? Because your people definitely gonna miss you.